Alright guys, I'm checking something for the game stuff later on. One of the people from Discord, Lilith, my moderator, ooh, man, that mic exposure was not good. I will definitely have to cut that later. Okay. Anyway, Lilith suggested Halo 2 sprinkles. So I'm looking to sprinkles. Halo 2 with sprinkles. Make sure that's what she said. Yeah, Halo 2 with sprinkles. What is this? Vanilla with Sprinkles is a mod for Halo 2's campaign that modifies and scales up many of the game's AI encounters and adds new allies and enemies throughout, while keeping the weapon sandbox mostly intact, geared towards players who are looking for a fresher experience after playing this game for years like I have. Okay. So it's like Vanilla Plus. Kinda, a little bit. What it looks like. Okay. Oh boy, grunts with carbines. That's what we need. Pardon me. How big is this? 9.3 gigabytes. Well, I'm trying to consolidate my space for now, but I'll look at that later. I'll probably do Cursed Halo, maybe? I haven't done that. It's 8 gigabytes for Cursed Halo, but I feel like that'll be more fun. And I have not played any Halo 1 mods. So I will be downloading that. And then let's move on over. Alright. So we got the Autumn. I re-downloaded it, gave myself a fresh new Autumn to work with, because I didn't like how those textures ended up looking from the last time I was working on them. They just weren't coming out right. I'd messed up this whole front part here, and then somehow it messed up the textures on these engines and made them look all scuffed and weird and shiny, and I didn't care for that either. So what we're gonna do is I'm probably gonna leave these turrets alone for now. I got rid of some of the extra ones that had the armature and everything on them. I'm gonna leave these alone for now and get rid of them later, probably off stream. And then what we're gonna do is look at some textures I found online. I went and spent like 2 whole days looking for texture stuff, trying to apply it, seeing how it would look. And I've got a couple good options and something for a marathon model to make it look like the Halo 2 Anniversary Marathon with all the blue bits. Anyway, that's finished. Let's close the Steam Workshop. So Sins of the Prophets technically won the poll on the Discord for the game tonight. However, Lilith did not answer until after the poll, and she, I guess, wants MCC. So what I'm thinking about doing is we'll work on the Autumn for about an hour, something like that, and then see how we can get these textures looking, and then we'll cut it, break into Sins of the Prophets for probably about another hour, maybe, we'll see. It'll be an existing game, just so we don't have to do the whole setup. I'll probably go and start a new game some other time, the next time I do it, if y'all want to watch that. And then after Sins of the Prophets, we'll load up MCC, and we will play some Cursed Halo, probably. Either Cursed Halo or the Halo Reach Marine Firefight mod, which is a lot of fun. Very difficult. I get my ass beat on that a lot. So anyway, let's do some new things I've got going on here today. First of all, we got my awesome little static shitty image of my character model that I'm working on, based on who is it in the Halo Archives ODST model. Let me see real quick. I believe it is I can't see their name because streamer mode is enabled. There's two of them, and I'm pretty sure it's the latter one that I'm using. I can't see his name on the Discord for the Halo Archive server. But I've talked about it before. It's in a previous video. It's their ODST kit bash of like Infinite Reach and ODST, and they kind of mesh them all together. That's what that character looks like. So that's part one of the minor non-eventful update, and part two is this little doodad. I figured out how to get myself a little waveform visualizer for when I'm talking. So there you go. It looks terrible. Let's see. I might shove myself down. Anywho, let's see here. Turn on these textures. Close Discord for now, just so it's not. Groups. I want materials. And let's see. There we go. Okay. Real quick, let's select the decals and hide those. Should be okay. Back in the UV editing. Select that again. This is easy to mess with. Make sure this doesn't have any bits I don't want to mess with. That all should be fine. We're going to kill my computer a little bit. And then I'm going to come down here. And here, and we're gonna look at, I think it was ship panel texture, I believe. Yeah, here we go. this texture a little bit. I'm gonna change it, see if I can get it to look a little nicer. One, because it's more reminiscent of the original Pillar of Autumn texture style from Halo CE. And it's just a little more noticeable. Like it's more, you can see the paneling a whole lot better, especially when compared to the old Reach style, where you can kind of see it, especially if you zoom out a little bit. But when you get too close, it just starts to fade. But trying to remember. I was testing this out last night. It's the older one. I think about right there is what. Something like that. So I'm thinking with some of these extra bits where the hull layers are, like in the layer sections of hull, I might separate these out a little bit so that it's not all one uniform texture piece. But I like that a lot more. I mean, you can still see the windows and lights kind of texture-y bits kept from the original overlay. But it just, to me, it stands out more. While still keeping that same kind of UNSC hull plating, layers of plate section over each other, but not too terribly off-putting. Like right here, like I said, this section's a little, it just looks kind of odd. But beyond that, I like it. Have to see about changing it up. I might change the color, actually. Just slightly tinted. Oh no, that is terrible. Image sequence. that's not supposed to look like that. Oh boy. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay. So let's see what this does. Nada. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're getting somewhere. How does that look? Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. Just fix this up a little bit, but there we go. Keeping that same metallic, you know, like gunmetal gray kind of color to it. That's a lot better. Much, much, much better. Let's lighten that up a little bit. Change the secondary color. How does that look? Oh no, that is really dark. I don't hate it, but I don't love it so much. It's hard to see the paneling that way. But looks nice. Maybe with a different ship. You know, some of the more stealth-focused ships like the Razor and stuff like that. This may be the one of the primary ship textures that I use. Let's raise that up a little bit. Slightly nicer. Yeah, that's a little better. Although, let's see what happens if enjoy that. Other than some of the paneling issues, I think that looks a lot nicer overall. I mean, it's a cleaner looking texture. It's a little better on the detailing. It's not super detailed, especially up close. So I don't know if shifting that will do anything. If I raise it up a lot. Honestly, not that bad. I don't know. helps with some of the detailing too. A little cleaner of a texture. I don't know, I'm kind of vibing with that. That looks pretty good. How does that look on these back bits? Pretty good. I don't know, guys. I think we might have a winner here. I am kind of loving this. Let's see how some of these other textures look. I've got this one, which I don't think I'm gonna use. But I don't know, I may. Be different. Hold on. Let me check my... Yeah, that's weird. I guess it does have some lines in it, but it looks more like the other one than anything else. But I guess that's also the alpha from the original texture that's helping some of the line stuff out. And if I make that this looks. Looking like a much nicer auto texture, honestly. Like kind of a blend of the old and the new. Now the ship engines is where I think I'm going to run into problems. Let's see if we... Selected too. I might not mess with these. It might not be a good idea to mess with those. Or I could separate them all into a bunch of pieces, which will take some time. And then work on texturing each individual piece. Because this door... This big docking section ain't pretty once you get up close to it. I mean, I don't know. Definitely needs to get cleaned up. I gotta figure out how to do that without ruining a whole lot of shape. Turrets for sure. Mustache hair fell in my mouth. The turrets, I don't want to look like a whole lot of everything else. I want the turrets to stand out a little bit, but not too much. I think a whole lot of importance for the turrets to kind of fit the frame. This thing is supposed to have like 40 defense turrets or something, but other than the 4 or 5 that I took away, these are the only turrets I can see. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Is, you know, less than 40, you know, by an amount, to be sure. Ooh, also these, yeah. I guess these are supposed to be like window sections or something, I don't know. Let's see here. Details, thrusters. Let's see. Yeah, I think this accidentally got combined with the details section. This one piece right here. And then these are separate. select them, it's the whole thing. And I want to keep maybe some of these bits. I'm not too sure. I may try to grab that nicer engine texture that we put on the Punic that we got from the other Autumn model with the help of Alex Valkyrie. These all the display engines again, so that it looks a little cleaner. Might try to mess around with that, and then fix that one panel down here that's unattached to all these other things. It's the glass. Okay, so the glass textures. I don't know why there's glass there, but oh, this is another issue I was running into before, other than this, which I need to fix again. This is, and I kid you not, as far as I know, the original Pillar of Autumn model from Halo CE Anniversary or Halo Reach. They're like the same one. And as you can tell, there's a bit of some odd stuff going on right here in this front section. And then also there's glass right here. Like, what's that about? I don't know if they're supposed to, like, put a bay at the front here. I don't know what their whole idea was with that, or why it's glass, or why you put a giant glass section right underneath your cannon on the front of your warship. Pretty sure this is supposed to be the mag cannon. This bit right here. Could be wrong, could be that bit. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this bit. The bridge that makes no sense. I guess the lighting just made that look super weird. What's this? Oh no, that's a different. Okay, so that's something else. That's gonna be a lot of fun to mess with. Autumn 1 glass? That was a glass texture. There we go. Again, what that is a glass texture. U.S. uniform. A little weird right there, but we'll see how that actually looks. Especially from the there's a picture of something. Hull of the Marathon Cruiser. It's got all this section. I found this texture and I was like, wow, that's like exactly what but this is anything. If anything came after something else. No, but it's a super old texture. And I don't think I like how it looks on the Autumn. Liking how this looks. All the lights especially. I'll have to come back and separate I'm going to bring in with its own textures, and I'll use that. It's a nicer change the glass texture, at least on the front right here where the bridge is, to be a little bit nicer. But overall, yeah, I don't know. Part of me feels like this part's a little too dark. Don't know. But overall, I kind of like that a lot. I think that's going to look a lot better in Starfield. Really nice. Let's, then I'm going to, because it's been about an hour, I'll call it there on the Blender side of things, and I'm going to post that screenshot in the Discord. And now let's close Discord again. Alright, let's end Discord there, and if I need to, I'll keep it running on my phone. We are gonna open Sins of the Prophets. So on my desktop, I actually don't have the Sins of a Solar Empire icon. for my Sins of the Prophets, it's literally the Sins of the Prophets icon, which is like the little covenant looking symbol. It's on my desktop for my launcher. So it's easier to. The red dots running lights. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, crap. I'm gonna open the launcher. There's not gonna be anything here for a second, so I can set this up. Because, for whatever reason, Sins of the not Sins of the Prophets. For whatever reason, OBS like doesn't let's see. Won't let me edit for this part. I am gonna show me down here, and then this is also getting shrunk down. There we go. That's fine. Like mess with stuff whilst I have another page running. Okay, so you can see this. I love this intro when you load up the game the first time. It only runs once, so far as I can tell. But it just looks gorgeous. Well, let me turn off the music. There we go. I would like very much to emulate as much of this kind of stuff as possible, however possible in Starfield. The way it all looks and feels in here, in this mod from Chokepoint Games, is just breathtaking. All the little things. Yeah, so my icon on my desktop is not the Sins of the Solar Empire Rebellion icon. It's this little thing, which is fun. Anyway, we are gonna load up into my existing game. It's 3 UNSC versus 2 Covenant, which even that is still at a severe disadvantage for the UNSC, although the AI is doing pretty decent so far. We're gonna pause this real quick so that I can chastise some people in my server. Michael and Scrivener ignoring the stream and then asking stream-related questions about the model. So there's no way I can like pause this other than hitting in the main menu. So it's just going to be bombarded. But the way it's a space strategy game, if you have never seen or played this before, it's a lot of fun. You make a lot of these ships for the UNSC or for the Covenant, depending on which faction you pick. And I have a pretty sizable fleet. Where's my Orion? The lag. Oh, I totally forgot. I should have... It crashed! No! A fatal error! Oh, that's awful. That's fantastic. I forgot to change the settings so that it didn't crash. So I'll open it again. Let's try that one more time. Because I haven't streamed while playing it, and I don't have a GPU right now, so it's my CPU's internal GPU. So we're gonna come over here to display settings, and we're gonna lower this to 1440. And let's move a lot of this stuff around. Now let's try that again. Alright. Hopefully without crashing this time. I don't even know if they still do these community game nights. Okay. Now let's try that again. So this thing's pretty important and useful. I lowered the graphics quality so it looks a little bit like shit, but oh god, I'm gonna try not to get... You can even see the long swords right here. So this thing's the Orion class assault carrier, and this thing's incredibly useful. It's for the UNSC. It's one of the more useful ships specific to their faction that I don't think the Covenant has, because this thing can assault and then colonize a planet by itself. Now I do have some Charon, not Charon, I say Charon class light frigates because they also excel in planetary assault. Not every UNSC ship will. So right now this fleet's doing pretty good. I haven't lost any ships in a hot minute. This fleet has more of my planetary assault stuff, but they're sitting pretty, and this cannot be colonized because you see these purple lines are lines of influence. You can see my one place here right now. So that line of influence will spread depending on how high my like affiliation or allegiance. Yeah, allegiance. You can see it's at 80% right there. And I don't think I can see their allegiance, but I've got some reinforcements coming in to support this fleet right here, and then they'll go from here. You can see they've already taken this planet back. Alright, let's go. That's terrible. Really, a Halcyon cruiser is giving them trouble? Okay. But you populate like planets, and you got to take some over if they're an occupied planet like this is. It's like a small mini faction. You can enable or disable those. I have them enabled because they make things interesting. Yes, I know. Allied forces. She's gonna be pretty obnoxious, and I could disable her, but she has useful information. Hey, so look at that. So because their influence is lost on this planet, I was able to colonize it, and that's pretty useful. So what you do is you select the planet, and early on you want to focus more on getting your defenses and your logistics and production up, but since this is pretty like late into the game, I don't have to worry about that stuff so much. But I'm gonna focus on those. So these very super OWPs, orbital weapons platforms, are like the big brother to the Muncton. And the Muncton or Munction, whatever, the Munction one is the one you see in Halo 2. It's the Cairo station. And these are like its big brother. So it's got two big Mac platforms instead of just one. So it has a much faster fire rate. And I think it fires a slightly larger slug. Could be wrong. But it's a more powerful defense platform. And these were actually the ones that you would see around like Reach and Mars, and there were more of these around Earth than there were of these, but yeah, okay, congratulations, you're late to the fight. How did they take it? Oh, see, down at the bottom right, that DRA class utility vessel for the Covenant, that's the only thing, as far as I know, that can colonize planets for the Covenant. There are 2 ships in the UNSC that can colonize planets, and these things are a nuisance. I'm going to get some production up. My broadcast station. I only need 1 capital ship production here. And then we'll get both of those up. And then we're going to come back here and teach them a lesson. Can any of you upgrade? No, I don't think any of them are. I've got most of my capital ships are in this fleet here. All these ones that are by themselves are capital ships. Usually all your subcapitals and your support vessels and frigates and stuff, those would also be individuals, but I have pressed a key that collects them all together into their own individual like little groups. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know what key I pressed. It was entirely on accident. And once I figure it out, I will let you know. But I have no clue. But it's a lot more useful because some of these ships, they have these abilities that are by default disabled. And you have to go in and enable them. Like my ODST and Spartan boarding parties. These are disabled by default. And you need to enable them. Same thing with my, if you would stay still. That's another thing I wish I could figure out how to do, is get it to stop bouncing up and down like that. And the Charon's ability to assault planetary forces and supply reinforcement. That's another thing I don't know how to do. Oh, an RCS class armored cruiser, huh? Well, I need to pump out some Charons anyway. So you have two different stations, your frigate shipyard and your capital shipyard. These are all the ships that are currently classified as frigates. You see these have these little research icons on them. I cannot have those ships because they are specific to a particular leader line. Each leader, you can only select one leader, and they'll have their own unique abilities and their own ships. I like the Thanatos, the Razor, and the Sahara. The Point Blank is okay, but the Thanatos battleship and the Razor are really useful, and so I stick with those. Man, where am I losing ships? Oh, it was probably here. But we are... Let's give me some refits. Your Gladius is going to be your cheapest UNSC warship. It only costs, if you look on the right there, 3 fleet capacity. As you purchase certain upgrades in industry and colonies, you get access to more fleet capacity, which gives you access to more ships. I actually also want to pump out a couple cradles because these are repair and refit ships. Oh no, my allied capital ship. I know I have a Orion ship. There we go. And I'm holding down shift when I click on things because shift gives you the it groups things in 5s instead of whatever amount. So I don't know that this actually increases the rate at which your influence spreads when I make more of these stations, but I do it by default anyway. Um, so, no clue if it increases your allegiance or not. Hey, look at that. I even got this one. So not all planets will have the same level of ability to upgrade it. These small asteroid planets, have a limited number of stations you can put at them. A number of mines will always be whatever is available. Like, it'll never be like you can only put so many. It's just if there is a whatever material is able to be mined there, that's what the maximum is. We'll do that. Actually, we'll do that. So let's enable that. That's enabled. Let's enable all that reinforcement. And then we're going to send these boys to meet up with here. And then once they get there, actually, we'll just send them all here. Then we're going to send them over here so I can start getting these planets. And they seem to have come back to colonize here, which is ill-advised. Gotta keep them from getting back here. There's some places like, let's find a good example. So like these things right here, these asteroid belts, which is, it's dark right now because I don't have any intel on that area because I haven't been there in a while. But if you look to the right, you'll see it's got a whole bunch of asteroids. You cannot colonize these. However, you can set up mining stations here with a specific vessel. It's the colony ship. So it would be this thing right here. So I need to actually, let me do that here. I need to make a colony ship. They're the only ones that can build these stations. They can also turn into refit stations, which is really useful. But what you can also do to help increase the yield of these is you can colonize a nearby planet, and then you can build... where did I build one? I want to say... yeah, right here I built some of them. So you can build these Spring Hill mining vessels. And they don't move. They stay stationary wherever you put them. I have things set to auto place structures, just because it's easier to just click the button and not have to worry about where you can place it. But you can manually place things. There's probably some strategy to that, but I don't utilize it much anymore. I did early on when I played this game. But the Spring Hill class mining vessels, what they'll do is they'll sit at a planet and they'll increase the yield on that planet, but what they will also do is they'll send small mining vessels to any adjacent system, so here, here, and right here. And those mining vessels will increase the yield of those locations as well. So super useful. I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing. Can't colonize there yet. I'm gonna first, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade my Thanatos battleships. And then my Orion's fully upgraded. Okay, so you can only upgrade capital ships with these little upgrades, but you can upgrade all your vessels by doing these things and armaments. And I've left this one undone only because oh no, maybe it's a different one I was thinking of. Yeah, I guess it was a different upgrade. There's an upgrade I leave alone because it actually undermines your ship's this one, loosened standards. So it decreases your armor by 1, which is not 1%, it's like 1 whole armor point, I think. But I leave that alone because it only slightly increases your build rate for ships by 20%. But when you get to this point in the war, unless you're really in dire straits and need to start pumping out ships really fast, I leave this alone so that my ships are better armored and I don't have to worry about it as much. This I also probably should have left alone. Well, these two anyway. It's all a give and a take, a lot of these. But slip space rupture detected. How's my home system doing? So I play this with multiple star systems. Oh boy, that is having a rough time. We're doing pretty okay. This oh, what are you trying to research stuff? No Covenant in my home system yet. I started right here as my capital planet. That's nice. And then this asshole, this AI, came over here and started colonizing my stuff because he ran out of space. But here's the thing, is he didn't even run out of space. Hold on, he's over here. He had these 2 small faction planets that he could have colonized, but he didn't. He left them alone. So I came over here and took these 2 over. It was sort of like a fuck you. And then he also, yeah, gas giants, another thing you can build mining stations at. He also took over one of my mining station outputs. Where at? Yeah, right here he was doing it. And then somewhere else, I think. I don't remember. But I was like, what a dick. You know, no reason. No reason to do that. They're assaulting this Covenant area right here, this other Covenant faction. And so far, they're not doing so good. They have not captured any space over there. But then the AI will like send you messages like, oh, my capital ships are dying, I need more support. And I'm like, I'm just over here like, oh, okay, that's nice. I'm doing this pretty much, yeah, they're sending ships over here. Oh, look at Infinity. But it's entirely useless, because they'll just come over here, bombard an area, and then leave. And then the Covenant will just come back and take it over again. Oh, I see they've colonized this area again, so I'm going to have to take that over. Yeah, the situation is grave. You are not going to get to build there. You better fucking turn around, buddy. Oh, you little shit. They're about to colonize it. Yep. Well, that's not going to be there for long. We'll go there. Ideos is begging to be bombed. Is that one of these planets? I don't know. Must be in the other section. I'll leave that alone for now. Ugh. And then what will happen is you see these little things with these red symbols that are green next to them is your systems, once you start colonizing places, will start manufacturing and pumping out local militia ships that will be friendly to you. And you can join them on raids or tell them to go to a specific place, like right there. I think the AI, the other two factions, might also draw some attention to that planet, but I'm not too worried. Yeah, my longsword interceptors are already giving them hell. And my ODPs, yeah. I'm never too worried. The UNSC excels at defense. And then I will... So the Punic can do planetary stuff. The Phoenix Assault Carrier can do planetary stuff. Don't think the Epoch can do any planetary stuff. The Orion can do planetary stuff. And then I believe that's the only capital vessels that can do planetary stuff. Maybe the Noryang? I don't remember. Or the Athens? I don't remember. I think it's just the Punic that accelerates it, or excels at planetary assault. But I think one of these other carriers does too. And then the... I think maybe the Stalwart can do planetary stuff. Other than that, it's just the... Hey, look at that. So these explore planet features, like this is surface fortifications, self-explanatory, civilian infrastructure, which increases population growth rate, which also increases your taxes, which helps your credit boost. Orbital logistics and orbital defenses have to do with these. So you get more of those, and then you can get more of these. I'm gonna get a couple of these actually. And then I'll come invade. And these guys are about to get kicked back. And usually, unless you pick a multi-star system like I did, it's all just one star system. And a star, like a star, that can have a bunch of planets. I mean, like as many planets as the rest of this map has. You can have it one single star system. An unknown artifact is present on this planet. So when you do planetary exploration, what you're looking for is these rare artifacts, which if you look down here in the bottom right will give you certain buffs. So hull repair increase rate is really important. Ship build rate increase and structure build rate increase. And it'll tell you what structures and ships are improved. In the slip space accelerator for slip space jumps, charge up rates and all that stuff. That's good. And then I'll send my to go investigate this place and start building mines. You can also build a starbase with the colony ships, and those have a lot of different functions. They can... I lost a capital ship somewhere? What? Where did I lose a capital ship? Oh, did I lose my Orion? I did lose my Orion. Well, just make another Orion. And then we'll normally I'd do interceptors for anti-bomber, anti-fighter, but I'm producing corvettes, which are already for anti-craft ships. And then... That's insane that I lost my Orion. That is just nuts. Ooh, whoa. Now I can build even more here, and then we'll do that. So this is a good shipbuilding world. It's got lots of space on it. I don't know if this is their capital world or not. I was not paying attention. If it was, that sucks. Or it could be just a really dense planet. So what I want to do is I want to go into here specifically, and then I'll even it out. So they're called basilards, which is interesting because this looks more like a Nandau than a basilard, kinda. But the basilard excels in anti-ship, anti-structure, so like proper actual warships, and the interceptors, the longswords, excel in anti-bomber, anti-fighters. However, for the saber hanger, the sabers are especially made for anti-bomber, anti-fighter, like intercepting. And so it's good to have those if you want to specialize in that in your defense round. But other than that, it doesn't really matter. It depends on what your enemy is favoring at the time. Like if they're like the Covenant, actually almost all the time generally favors fighters over warship count. And so actually, yeah, I'm gonna remove my ability to produce ships at there just so that I could. Where is my capital? Oh, right here. Summon a beach. There we go. Pretty sure I'm gonna win this battle, but just in case. I need another Orion. And I'm actually just gonna pump out Oh, I lost both my Thanatos cruisers. Wow. They really want that. Well, that's nice. And the Gladiuses also have a Mac gun on them, the smallest one produced, and they're really good interceptors. They're really fast. They're cheap, so they're not the heaviest hitting and heaviest armored ship, but they are incredibly useful. Oh, it's still producing. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I produced, then I've got that set and that set. And then nah, we'll just do ship bombers because I've got corvettes, so. They should all be inherent abilities, yeah. Okay. Now let's go. Yeah, you see it's captured all those asteroids on the bottom right there. And I'm sending this fleet. Generally it's a good idea to not to have one singular like major fleet, cause your enemy will usually try to split things up and go to a bunch of different areas, and it's always a mess. What are you doing? Colonize that planet. Don't be silly. Boom, there we go. Is our capital cruiser venting atmosphere? I bet you it's the Orion. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. They really want to keep that planet. So we're going to back off a little bit. And then supplement it with this fleet. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, of course they have. Have I lost anyone here yet? Maybe it's hard to tell. What about you? What's your makeup at? So I definitely need that in Orion again. And then it looks like I'm down maybe an epoch or a marathon. I'll get another Phoenix support vessel just because they're really useful. If you weren't so useless, I wouldn't have lost my Titan. They'll say stuff like that all the time. And it's like, dude, why are you blaming me for your inability to take anything? Like, we're fighting the same enemy. Yeah, they're really trying to do pushback now. So I'm going to swing back over here and try and surprise them before they can build up forces here. Let me use my big... and build a good support fleet, and then send it to meet up with these guys over here. And then we're gonna take a break here in a little bit. And then switch over to some Halo Master Chief Collection, and hopefully I can stream that without crashing. If I can't, then that'll probably be it for the night. But this game's a lot of fun if you like space strategy type games. There's a lot of different mechanics on here. I'm not super familiar with all of them. I'm sure some of them may be important to core gameplay. I have no idea. I don't know what cinematic mode does. Oh, cinematic mode gets rid of all that stuff. Nah. Criminal Underground for if you really want, if you're in a dire strait and you have a surplus of some resources and not so much of another. There's no flood here, thankfully. Otherwise this would be so much harder, because you can have flood in this. There's also Forerunner factions. They're usually at these locations or on some of their own planets. And then the Flood, their ships are usually old Forerunner ships. Oh, he came here with a single DRP. That's cute. Let's see how long he lasts. And I'm hearing guns being fired, and he's done. Yeah. I'd like to, and I am working on remaking all these stations. Again, right now it looks like crap, but if I wasn't streaming or when I get my GPU, I'll upgrade the graphics again, and you'll see these things actually look pretty nice in graphics quality. And then most of these things, and including the ships, I was inspired to implement a lot of their ships that I've talked to them about, and they're cool with it. I won't be using any of their actual models, unfortunately, which sucks because they have some from their own design specific ships. Like their interpretation of the Vindication is just gorgeous, but more than likely I'll probably have to either make a model that looks like it from scratch myself, or if I can find someone else who can make a model, or if eventually they change their mind. You know, who knows, we'll see. But right now they're focused on the release of Sins 2. They're essentially their phase 2 of their Sins of the Prophets mod. Okay, he's done there, so I'm gonna pull him back. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna push here. Oh, you can see they're building a massive fleet right here, and they're probably about to push in one of these two directions, which is not great. I don't have the defenses to... Oh, my keyboard's glitching. And you can build spy, like investigation, stealth UNSC vessels. Are you spamming me right now as I sit here? Sorry. I got Instagram notifications and I assumed it was my fiance. I feel like they're gonna push there. They know this area's way too heavily fortified. So it's probably a good idea for me to push and take the L than to wait for them to come here. Or wait for them to assault that location. Excuse me. I'm losing some vessels, so that's probably what I lost. If I can see what I'm losing, I can guesstimate what I'm losing, because certain ships only cost so much. I probably lost more corvettes right there, but I'd rather supplement with come help me here. That's a big Covenant force. Oh, this is a capital, apparently. Oh, wow. They're definitely going to want to keep that defended, but it will not matter. Now let's oh, is it still building them? It is. Yep, and they either retreated or I wiped them all out. And now they're trying to regroup here too. Not gonna happen. Won't matter. And your Punics, some ships can deploy other ships. Your Punics can deploy Paris frigates, but I never use it. Yep, they sure have all been eliminated. And there it goes. Yep. So we're going to move immediately to take that planet. I'm gonna do that instead. Yep, here they come. It won't matter. Usually what I'll do is I'll select specific ships that specialize in ground assault, and I'll separate those during combat from the actual fleet. Oh, I'm about to lose me a frigate. Get out of there. Oh, you... No more dead heroes. And then let's... Oh, the culture is too strong, which means they've got... Well, they're definitely not at that planet, because that's colonized by a minor faction, which does look like it has Covenant stuff, but does not... is not aligned with the Covenant, like the major factions, and it also doesn't look like it has anything I particularly need. It's got raiding parties and population abductions. I don't know what population abductions does. That's super important. It probably has some minor benefits, like maybe if they take some population away from a planet that they don't get enough, that like they won't get as much money from. Raiding parties is if you can have diplomatic relations with these minor factions, And so, yeah, I don't care for any of their stuff. Like, they're good early game, but unless you're strictly doing deep defense for the UNSC, which is good for certain leaders, and depending on the level of AI, is also majority a really good strategy. I'm on normal right now, mostly just because it's more relaxing and fun. But what we're going to do is we're going to... Ooh, an artifact is here. Also, what was the artifact I just picked up? Matter compressor. So my trade value is increased, refinery yield increased, and my cargo hold size is increased, which means my stuff is bumping. I am doing really good right now in terms of resources. I don't know where I'm at in like stats. I'm sure, like if I go to quit the game, I can see where my stats are once I quit it. You can also surrender at any point if you want to do that for some reason. Probably for multiplayer stuff, that's good. But for me personally, there's no purpose. Hey, look at that! I've colonized this planet. Nothing particularly great about this place, but yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use anti-ships for those. These ship repair stations, repair yards, are good if you like have a damaged fleet and you don't have any repair ships in this fleet and you want to pull them back and fix them up. We are going to take a break real quick. Unless my whole stuff is about to crash. Which it may. Oh boy. Oh no, okay, there we go. And we're gonna save the game real quick. Update that date as it is now the 13th. Almost the 14th. And then we're going to end the game. Oh, and real quick, I'll show you some of these. So, as you can see, these are the different stats. These are the 5 factions. The 2 purple ones are the Covenant, and the yellowish, tan, green, and blue are the UNSC. Blue's not doing so hot, neither is purple. The dark purple is the one I'm currently invading, I think. And they're kind of getting their ass kicked. I'm doing pretty good now. Wasn't always. I always start kind of slow, especially compared to the AI. My build-up is a lot slower. Most of the AI usually likes to do rush tactics, which can have an early payoff, but long run doesn't always provide very well, whereas I specialize in like slow building economy and slow building fleet, and you can see how that works. Like my economy over time right now, I am just barely #1 over Sangheli Command. My titanium, I am way above everyone else now. No one else is even at 100. Deuterium, I'm also ahead. Purple was previously ahead. They're not doing so hot right now. Frigates, the UNSC is usually not always on top of the frigates. Right now I don't have the most frigates. Purples, again, not doing so hot right now. Capitals, the UNSC is usually going to excel in. They have more capital space. Titans is pretty exclusively in UNSC's ballpark. I haven't produced any Titans. The UNSC is the only one that has a Titan right now. It's the Infinity. I haven't produced one because I don't need it. You know, it's a very costly ship when I can just produce other capital ships that take up less space, less resources, less time to build, and that have a better overall survivability and damage output. The biggest thing about the Infinity is that it has shields, and it can deploy the Strident class frigates without taking up space in your fleet, I believe. And it does it automatically, so you don't have to trigger it like you do with all the other ship deploys. But it's just too much of a hassle for me. Like, it's got all these upgrades. It's essentially a mobile space station base kind of thing, but it's just unnecessary in my opinion. It doesn't, like... It can assist in a battle, but if you're trying to one-hand anything with the Infinity, you're going to be shit out of luck. It can and does die pretty often, which means you have to rebuild one, which takes a lot of time. I'm doing the most in structures right now. I'm doing pretty good. Planets, I'm number 1 right now because I'm aggressively hostile takeover of the Prophet of Disdain. Boo-hoo. Combat, I'm number 1 in. I'm usually number 1 in with AI because for whatever reason they're not super aggressive with combat stuff. I think it counts like victories, but it says star bases destroyed, which, I mean, if you're constantly assaulting planets, you're doing as well. My empire is just barely number... Well, I'm tied with Fleetcom Gamma. And I was at the bottom for a little bit. And now... Yeah, more than likely I'm going to come out on top. But we'll win when the enemy's destroyed. Anywho, I'm going to quit this and I'll be right back, and we'll see about streaming some MCC. See if I can play probably Cursed Halo. I'll probably play Cursed Halo instead of the Marine Firefight, which is technically not really... It's a firefight in so much as like how it plays, but it's its own little like mini campaign kind of thing, which I like. So, be right back. Alright, you filthy animals. Let's get things back on track. Let's open up Halo the Master Chief Collection. And also open up some not sponsored Welch's Fruit Snacks, although if they'd like to sponsor me, hey, good fruit snacks. It reminds me of a bit from this show called Whose Line Is It Anyway? And back in the 90s, the host, Drew Carey, was drinking something on stage, and one of the other people on the show was like, "What are you drinking there, Drew?" And he goes, it depends. Could be anything. Could be an RC. Could be a 7-Up. Depends on who wants to send me money. I don't know. Tastes great though. So, could be Welch's Fruit Snacks. Could be Scooby-Doo. I don't know. But man, are they delicious. Okay, so we're going to go to Options, Settings, Video, Graphics Quality, Performance. Settings. Alright, changes. And now we're going to oh no. Well, that's odd. Seems to be bugging out for me. Maybe if I switch back. That's not supposed to do that. Let's quit the desktop real quick. Okay, there we go. And what if we do it now? Oh, I forgot I'm gonna have to launch from the Steam so I could disable anti-cheat, the easy anti-cheat stuff, because that's the only way mods will work. So let's quit the desktop again. Sorry, folks, for the black screen, because I don't know how to change it to the be right back and then work on this whilst I'm doing that. Okay, how's that looking? off of me. Cannot figure out why this is bugging. Let's get rid of that. Add in a new window capture. Oh, there we go. I have to select Windows 10 capture method. Let me hear how that audio sounds real quick. Okay, so I'm going to turn the desktop audio up just a tad because it seems like it's really low. Okay. And then we will shove that down there so that you can see my dumb little avatar face. Okay. Got that done. It's taken care of. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Probably gonna have some more issues. But let's quick start on... Let's do heroic. Because I hate myself. With Cursed Halo. This will be my first time actually playing this. No clue what's gonna happen. Keys, something's wrong with the ring. Why does it sound like gurgling water for the Pillar of Autumn? There's also a mod that turns Cortana, I think it's only for Halo 2, into Buntana. This is dumb furry meme. As of recent.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace.
Oh, it looks like it is glitching hard. Trying to... How bad I need a GPU. For the ports of the quality. Oh, look at the scorpions. Love the warthog. How lovely. So yes, sir. The stupid little warthog buggy.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out.
Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds.
I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure this all takes place in less than 30 seconds, but only just barely.
He's hot. Blowing the pins in 5.
Keyboard very much. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. No one could have predicted this. Why? Why did this happen? In a game that came out 24 fucking years ago. That all of us have probably played an untold amount of times. Am I just now noticing that there's a dead guy here? By the way, his face does not look okay. I'm gonna be honest, if this guy's been here the whole time, I just made the joke about this game came out 24, 25 goddamn years ago. I've never not once noticed him at all. Oh my god. It's like I'm playing it on an original Xbox. Oh boy.
Help me!
Oh boy, I'm pretty sure they're just shooting themselves.
Help!
Here, I'll stand in front of you so you don't die. I don't remember what flashlight is.
Got contact.
Stupid, this stupid fucking pistol. They shoot themselves. It's so glorious.
Captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me.
Yeah. You tell me what's up. Stay safe. Why don't you guys get behind me? I'm the one with the shields and the titanium armor. But you're all like, Chief, stay down. I'm the super soldier here. You stay down. Oh look, it's the anniversary terminal that doesn't exist because we're not in anniversary mode, because I don't think you can play anniversary mode with this mod. You know, I can't place my finger on it, but something doesn't seem right. I don't know what it is.
Aye, sir.
Why do I feel like what's about to happen here
Those
is
Marines
not
could use your
fun?
help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Oh god! Oh, that's why it's loaded fire. The Gatling gun. Look at the size of the magazine. And I'm dead. Cortana? What was that Marine? They have like a love relationship with Cortana? At her. Yeah, fuck the green guy that's saved humanity unknown like amount of times. I want the blue AI that's only been alive for less than a year.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. What you do best.
Sorry, soldier. Cover me.
Oh, what's gonna come out of that die? Oh my good lord. My lag is probably only because of Plasma Bukake. What the fuck? Oh, no way. It's the tool gun. Is that the piss gun? No, it wasn't. I feel like this purple one's new. Oh god! Oh! Oh no, what's happening? Oh, and just like that, out of ammo. I'm gonna pick up the, yeah! Doom! Eat your heart out!
Cavalry has arrived. Let me get that for you. What the hell? Did something just hit us?
Possibly. I mean, you know, we're a large ship. It's hard to miss. Yeah, have fun with that.
You got me? I got you back.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Grenade! All right. Damn, I lost it.
Oh, I know this does.
How did they come in?
The big ass.
Open to this side.
Oh man, I hope that doesn't get shot. Right at me. Oh, this is it's the love gun. Nah, I'll take this one. Overshield. They have no idea what's in store. I wouldn't get in front of me, guys. I've heard this thing can be a bit of a bitch. I don't know what my flashlight is. Go away! This thing is insane. The hell? What did my gun do? Did it blow up? What? I don't do that! Oh no! The battery rifle. Oh my god, that's insanity. Yeah, I see it now, the fire icon.
there. Damn, he got away. Whoa! Damn it, they're everywhere. Let's do it. I had that one.
Oh fuck. Back away. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Roger that. Right on. Take that.
Okay, now I know you're gonna do things. Or you're saying that you're dead. So I'm periodically checking on the stream, which is streaming okay. Huh? Oh, I thought you said something. Crutch. No, I'm not taking that again. Give me your gun! That's stupid. Can I just keep getting health? Where are all the Marines?
Hey, Chief, over here.
Oh no!
Down at R&D asked me to give this to you ASAP. Some kind of upgrade to your suit. Supposed to give you some kind of crazy-ass Bruce Lee powers, if you can believe it.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
So, it worked.
You
See anything different?
fucking
You tested out on me?
double tap the button for
Oh, come on,
flashlight,
take
do a
it. How
spin
that
kick.
works.
Hit the button
Give
for
me that
flashlight and jump at the same time, do a
How you
flying
follow
kick.
those spins, too?
This was way too much text to put on the HUD, so I just stuck it here and deal with it. Here's a drawing of an Among Us for you. Oh, I don't know what the flashlight key is. I have, is it, oh, it's 4.
Cortana, switch your ears off or something. Come on, Chief. Hit me already. Oh, oh, oh. That's good, Chief. Good job. Don't worry about me. I'll be right here.
This is so stupid. Oh my god, I have to go do this on an enemy. Hold on. Oh. Hey, you're on my unwilling test subject. Woo!
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Oh, it's the piss gun!
Want some more? Keep it up! Whoa!
Oh, I died mid-animation. Oh. I'm here. The piss gun. No.
That all you got?
I don't know where the piss gun goes. Oh, there it is. Oh, the pee-pee gun. Oh, this is so stupid.
I'll take you out. Who wants a piece of me?
Haha, I saved you. Oh, I didn't say that guy, though. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna die. Oh, no.
Covenant, on the landing above us.
Oh, I gotta start all the way back here. Nope. You guys are so dumb.
I'm hit. Soldier fire! More! Come show me what you got! Oh, that burns!
Come here. What? Shit.
Covenant,
I'm gonna
on
have
the
to
landing
start
above
over.
us.
Yep. Damn it. What is that music playing? Oh my god! What the hell was that? Oh shit. Oh, I'm fucked. Yep. I walked back. I was just done. Plasma Bukake.
Yeah, man.
God, the piss grenade is so much.
Throw over there!
Hey, it's not my fault you guys can't dodge.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, damn it, I'm gonna have to start over again.
on the
Yep.
landing above us.
Ah, how many times are we gonna see this screen, you know? Oh my god! Oh. What? I feel weird. Oh, that's not good.
You're all gonna die! Oh, that burns! More! That on you got! Oh, gonna die!
Oh my god! How many weapons do I have?
Make some?
Oh. Oh man. What's this one even? Oh, I guess we'll find out. Oh my god! There it is. Oh my god. Yeah, boy. Oh no. No! Please don't throw away. No! Oh no. Oh, okay. You suck. Oh no. I need to get health bad. That's right, shut the fuck up. Oh, the leg. Okay, that was a fun. What the hell? Life to be significant. Leave behind where I'm at in the stream in the game. That's odd. Oh, it's lagging real hardcore. Yeah, if it's if it's gonna keep doing that, yeah, I think may have to cut it short tonight. Oh well. That was fun though. Hope you guys enjoyed it.